Hello everyone. Today I am here with another tool which is Desmos, and we know new standards in mathematics promote students to have a deeper conceptual understanding, and we have to actually see that how they can apply it in real world. So incorporating various forms of technology is an essential component of building this comprehension, and for that purpose we have another tool, that is Desmos, which is the online interactive program. It is a graphic web app that connects browser based and mobile versions so that students and teachers learn using graphing functions. So on my screen, you can see the four ways in which it can be used. It can be used as graphing calculator for four functions, scientific calculator, and geometry tool. Also, we can see that we have the teacher Desmos and student Desmos. That means the teacher as well as the student, they can log in and do various activities. For the teacher Desmos, there are a set of different activities which are available. For example, polygraphs, marble sliders, card sorts, and simulations. But right now we are going to talk about Desmos, which is the graphing calculator by which students can learn by doing, and instantly they can see the changes in the graphs as they manipulate different values. It is a great tool for quickly and easily graphing in algebra, and it can change the way the learners experience maths. It is both engaging and inspiring. We will just log in into Desmos and use the graphing calculator of the Desmos, that is the online graphing calculator. For that, you can see on my screen, I will click on Google and then I will move on to Google and write down for Desmos graphing calculator. Once I have it there, www.desmos.com, and then I will click upon this, and on clicking I have the Desmos graphing calculator with me. So you can see the canvas, the whole canvas, which is a grid, and you have a keyboard which is there, different keys to type for your maths purposes. And now we will just see about the different features which are available on this canvas. First of all, on the right hand side top is the setting feature, which is the projector mode, and you can see different options which are available. Then in grid you have two options, either you take a grid or a circular kind of grid in which you have the radians marked, or you can take upon the degrees, so you can see that also in case you need it. So you always have to explore new things to look for new functionality of those sources that are available to you. So right now we will just concentrate upon class 10th polynomials, and we'll see how this graphing calculator will help the children to visualize the types of graphs different polynomials have, and especially the graph of quadratic polynomial. And besides this setting, you can see that there is a drop down tool on the right hand side, and with two arrows marked, you will just press upon this and you have the whole canvas. If you want to see the graph stretched along the all four quadrants and very nicely, then you can have a look over here. And then we have certain options for the settings. So delete all and done if you, in case you want it or you want to just copy it. Then next we have is we will move on to the next option which is available. Now the settings has gone to the other option since I had clicked upon the back arrow. Now let's move on to the next option, that is the icon which is there. You can see three lines on the left hand side corner, and when you click upon this, then you can straight away log in, and once you log in, then you can save your graphs, and you can also share the link of your graphs with anyone you want to. Otherwise, if you are working on it and you want to take screenshots of the graphs you have made, you can take the screenshots and share it there like that also. And we have few examples which are available. You can see line, slope, intercept form, point, slope form, and so on. And you can explore according to your need whatever you want. And it is you can see calculus also, integrals, everything is available there, and in example form, which you can just add your own values and see. So we will move on to the parabolas standard form and have a view. So we can see this is xy graph, and here y is a function of x such that y is ax square plus bx plus c, and a, b and c can be the real numbers. Now the graph which is depicted here is for a1, b0 and c1. That means it is x square plus 1 is being depicted here in the graph. So we can change the values and make our own observations. For example, if I take the value of a to be less than 0, then it is a downward parabola, and when I take it more than 0, then it is an upward parabola. This is the concept that we give to children. And if a is equal to 0, now in this case, if a is 0, b is 0, that means y is equal to 1. And if y is equal to 1, then we have a line which is parallel to x-axis at a distance of 1 unit from it. So once you have your polynomial with you, that is a quadratic polynomial, then you can make observations by changing the values of b as well as the values of c accordingly. And you can just look about the conceptual knowledge that you have about the drawing of the graphs, and you can just sort out any query in your mind if you want to look for different combinations of a, b, c, that being a, b and c having negative and positive values respectively. Now these here what we are actually doing is we are using, this is called as a slider, which we are using to change the values for a, b and c, and we can make different observations like this. So this is one option that you open up and you look for the examples. And the second option is that you select a new blank graph, and when you select a new blank graph, you can type your own polynomial, and you can see what type of graph you get. For example, if I type it like x and then it is a square, if I have to type like x square, I'll just press upon a square, it will become x square minus 8x and minus 15. Suppose this is the polynomial that I want, and I have the graph for this. You can zoom in and zoom out to see the type of graph you have. And so this is a type of graph. It is intersecting the x-axis at 2 points. So it has by this graphing calculator, this is a new revolution. Why only calculators? Why only scientific calculators in mathematics? We must talk about the graphing calculators, which are very much helpful in algebra and help us actually to visualize things and to have a better look into the different concepts that are being taught. And you can quickly change the values and you can see the difference it makes. Suppose now I change this value from I will just put a plus sign over here, and then I can see what all values I can have for this this particular, that is if I put it like x square minus 8x plus 15, what change it makes. And then you can actually move upon, and you can, according to your need, you can zoom in and zoom out, so you can see the point of intersection with the x-axis also. You will just click upon that and you will get the point of intersection as 5, 0 and here 3, 0. That means 5 and 3 are the two zeros of this quadratic polynomial. And you can further move ahead for looking for other points, whether they are on the graph or not. Suppose I select some other point, and I can ask about whether that point is on the graph or not. 4 minus 1, it is on the graph, and obviously it is satisfied this polynomial also. And for the values of for x equal to 4, you will obviously get y equal to minus 1. That is why it is plotted on the graph. So from here you can make different analysis and look for your queries and doubts that you have related to graphs. I hope it will be useful not only in visualizing only quadratic polynomials, but in linear equations also it can be helpful, where you have a pair of linear equations and you look for different type of solutions, and then how you can actually change the coefficients of the variable and look for the conditions for the three different conditions that we have for the pair of linear equations.